everyone, it's Marlene. Welcome back. I am so excited because today I am trying out new products, and I always get excited when I'm trying out new products. I think I may have spoken briefly about them when I did the haul, but anyway, I wanted you to see. I haven't tried many of these products, and I'll let you know what I've tried and not tried. I have on my face my moisturizer, my skincare. I also did my lid with the MAC paint pot in Painterly just to save on some time. It eliminates the redness and the darkness, and I also used it as a concealer. I'm going to start out with the Farsali, and this is the Unicorn Essence. I have a video coming up on this, but anyway. For my eyes, I'm going to start out with the Theory palette in Amethyst. I think I need to get my hair pulled back. Guess I joined the bandwagon. The square headband. I'll let you know how I'm trying these out right now. I'm going to apply this shade right here all over my lid. That is a matte, and this palette has 3 mattes and 3 shimmers. And I'm just going to set my primer, the MAC paint pod, on there. So I'm just applying this all over my lid and all the way to my brow. And that'll give it a nice base, and it will also eliminate any creasing. For the transition shade, I'm going to use this one, the next one down, right there. These blend beautifully, absolutely beautifully. I'm adding a little bit to the outer V just because I want to show you something. If I wanted to leave it just as a day look, this is very doable. It's simple, it's all matte shades, just 2 shades. What I have done with palettes similar to this in the past, I will, if I know that I'm going out and I don't need a night look or a glamour look in the daytime, I will do something like this, and then I will add on to it later on in the evening if I don't have time to change my entire look, if that makes any sense. So that's good there. Now to go into the night look, I can go ahead and add the darker shade in the bunch here. And just do my outer V with that. And I totally picked up the wrong brush for this. I need to change my brush. I'll be back. I'm back. Okay, this one is a little bit denser. I'm adding that darker shade in the outer V. And then I will blend it with the crease. And once again, you could leave it just like that if you like. You don't need to add anything else. But I'm going to continue adding. Now I'm going to add the shimmer to my movable lid, and I am using this shade right here. I think I want that movable lid shade to pop up a little bit, so I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to add some of the lighter, the pink shade, which I'll show you in just a moment. I'm going to add some Fix Plus to it. I'm going back in with the dark shade, and this is what I use now in my movable lid. It was this one right up here, that pink. Now I'm going back in with that dark purple that I used for the outer V, and I'm going to do my lower lash line with it. I'm going to use this mid shade right here, and I'm going to do the inner portion of the lower lash line. I need the magnifying side so I can see. Okay, I am ready to add some foundation. Have no idea how this works. This is the Dior Forever, and I purchased mine in honey. I've never used any Dior foundation, so this is a first, and I'm very excited to use it. Have you used Dior foundation? I don't even know if this shade is, ooh, how does that look on the finder? Looks a bit dark. As if it has a lot of red, pink undertones on here. Alright, doesn't matter. We'll see what happens. Wow, that's looking like as if it has really nice coverage, don't you think? It applies beautifully. Wow, it's really light too. I'm going to add another pump, more because of the dark spots than anything else. Well, first impression, I really like it. I don't know, obviously, how it's going to wear throughout the day. I'm not going anywhere, so I might be able to insert some pictures in here, and I'll put a time on it, on how it looks. But first impression, it seems as if it has a really nice coverage. It doesn't feel heavy. It feels a bit tacky. But tacky doesn't bother me because I can set it with some powder. I'm going to add some Fix Plus, which I usually do. If you've been with me for a while, you know that. It just really, really helps to make that foundation look with that as close to flawless as we can get at this age. I'm really liking this headband thing, by the way. The square headband. I thought that was really pretty. I also purchased the Viseart palette in the this has the bronzer, the blush, and the highlighter, and this is the one in Enamored. I'm going to take a bit of the highlighter. I'm just going to place a little bit right. Oh, that's really pretty. Okay, I'm going to take a bit of the highlighter and just put it right in the inner tear duct here. Yeah, inner tear duct because there's no outer tear duct. Just brightens the eyes up a bit. All right, let's see how these work out. I'm going to take a fan brush. I'm just going to add a little bit want to see how it works. Oh, it's very subtle. It's nothing, it's not going to make you look like a disco ball or a glazed donut. Okay, that looks nice. I think yeah, it's a bit tacky. I'm going to add some powder. I'm going to add some Becca. For the under eye, this is also not new. I'm going to use some Kat Von D under eye and petal. It's an eye. It just really brightens up the eye and doesn't allow the concealer to crease. I did get a new concealer. I should have used that instead of what I used, but that's okay. I'm going to go back to the Viseart palette. I'm going to take the blush shade. It's really pretty. It's my kind of blush shade. I do use bright ones sometimes, but this is really my preference. Now I'm going to take some of the bronzer. Not that I need to warm up my face some. My face is, I think it's pretty warm with this foundation, but I really like the color. I think this is a winner. This is a little lip maximizer that I think Stephanie sent it to me. It was one of those 100 points by Sephora. This is by Dior. And because my eyes are pretty done, I am going to use NARS in Bound. I just hauled this recently. I love these. They are so moisturizing and so creamy, and they don't dry down to make you end up with prune lips. This one works really nicely, as you can see, and it probably stays like that most of the day. All right, I am going to add some mascara, maybe put on some lashes, and I'll come back and give you my final thoughts. Okay, I'm back. I decided to not put on any lashes. I just added some Grwm mascara and something that I have been loving, and it is the Blank Black Eyelash Primer. Love, love, love this. All right, let me show you the finished look, and then I'll give you my thoughts. I'm not sure how the foundation, how it looks close up, because I can't see without my glasses. And the world is not lit up like a magnifying glass. The foundation does feel a bit tacky. So if that is something that bothers you, you may not like this. I think that it went on beautifully. I think it looks beautiful. Now, I just really put it on within the last 15 minutes because I did my mascara very quickly. It may very well dry down. If I can come back and let you know, I will insert it in this video. If not, I will leave it in the description box down below. But my first impression is that it has a nice lightweight consistency. It seems to be a medium to full coverage, and it's buildable. I don't think you could really see my dark spots, and that's really the telltale of it all. I think it goes on nice and even. It's not overly matte. It has more of a semi-satin finish, because I wouldn't say it's matte and I wouldn't say it's luminous. I really enjoyed the way it went on. I'll see how it works out throughout the day, and like I said, I'll either leave it on at the end of the video or in the description box below. Okay, I love the Viseart palette. It blended beautifully. It's highly pigmented. it just blended so nicely. That is what I am so impressed with. I'm also impressed with the purple shade, that it is a difficult color to achieve in many palettes, but they did an extraordinary job with it. As you can see, it really does look purple, and the shimmer is beautiful. The nice thing about this palette, that you can use it as light or as dark as you want. Obviously, you want to really emphasize that shade, you just can go ahead and pack it on. And if you like a lighter look, something a little bit more natural, you can certainly achieve it with these palettes. And this is the second one that I purchased. So, and the other one is exactly the same. As far as the face palette, it has the highlighter, the bronzer, and the blush. I love it. It is not, it's pigmented, but it doesn't go on patchy. It goes on very nicely, and it's subtle. And if you're a beginner, this is a wonderful palette, because it doesn't seem that you could really make mistakes with it. I'm talking about the face palette. Yeah, I really like it. I like subtle in the face. Also, wonderful palettes to travel with. All right, I think that's all I've got. I think I told you about my NARS lipstick. And yeah, I love it. I really do love it. The way you see it right now, that's the way it'll stay for a few hours. It never totally dries down and never gets crackly. It just looks really pretty throughout the day. All right. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you being here. I appreciate your support. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And don't forget, ladies, follow your passion, whatever it may be. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.